Hey guys, Simply Betta here. I have not been around for a while. You can probably see I haven't been posting. I haven't been very active like on Instagram. But for good reason, a very good reason. Right now, everything's in shambles and it's falling apart around me. My fish room is a disaster. I've actually minimized my fish. Like, I don't have a whole lot of fish in there anymore. I just have a couple spawns that are growing out slowly and some breeder fish. I haven't been finishing my projects or even pursuing my projects, and the reason for that is I have been super pregnant. Like, super. It's a little ridiculous, actually. This pregnancy has been kicking my butt way more than my previous one. I've had zero energy. I've just been apathetic about like everything. And so that's when I knew I had to tone the fish room down. I had to get rid of a bunch of my fish, even some of my projects. I just kind of abandoned them, which is unusual of me, and I'll probably regret it later. Oh well. I'll just have to restart. I've had a couple videos that have been like half edited that I keep meaning to finish, and I just didn't. I just couldn't do it. Mamas out there, can you empathize? Can you sympathize with this? Besides the fish room, like I usually spend about an hour in there every day, and I couldn't do it anymore. It's not the end of the world. Like, this is definitely a new phase in the fish room, and I'm gonna have to adapt afterwards, and maybe in a little while I'll be able to restart some of my projects, but I'm not 100% sure when that's going to be. So I might not be doing any crazy projects, at least for the next couple months. But I do have some things that I just need to finish editing. I'll probably trickle out some content coming up here shortly, some pre-recorded content, just so like my channel's not completely dead. As for the purging of the fish room, that's just how it goes sometimes. It's so important to be able to adapt to new situations, and this is just how I have to adapt. I need a smaller workload that's just easier to manage because my free time, I have even less of it now than I did before, which is crazy to think about. I just think it's so important to not, to not give up what you enjoy doing just because you're presented with new, challenging situations. I refuse to give up the things I love to do. I am not going to abandon my hobby just because I have 2 children now. I'm stubborn like that. I'm a stubborn person. Even though it's going to be like 10 times harder now, I'll find a way. And I'll be back with some very cool things coming up, some really fun projects that I'm excited for. I think giving myself a little bit of time to breathe like this has just reinvigorated the passion that I feel and re-sparked my interest in a lot of my projects. So that's pretty nice. So thanks for sticking around, guys. I'll be back with some fresh content, some cool things coming up as soon as I'm able to recover a little bit. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.